حبيبنا وسيدنا وسندنا ونبينا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله. فقد قال الله تعالى في كلامه المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. صدق الله العظيم. Alhamdulillah, all the praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we send salutation upon the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the iman, the health. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this life. Life is a great blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We know many who have passed away just before Ramadan. Just before Ramadan. The day before Ramadan, I know one uncle passed away in Bedford. The Sahaba Ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een, they used to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, keep us alive until Ramadan. Brothers and sisters, this month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given, this special month, we do not know the value of this month. This is the month to take from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is taking our mash. Hey mash Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bonus. How bonus find any abra? Find him out. Ramadan mash the whole is a bonus. The imash will bonus mash. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala imash manusher dua kabul beshe so mashu kabul hoy. Imash একটু স্পিডে kabul হয়। বিরতি আছে না বিরতি বাংলাদেশ আপনার বিরতি ঢাকা টু সিলেট টু ঢাকা আমি বিরতি উঠছি দেখি 6 ঘন্টা লাগে গেছে যেমন গেছি দেশ থেকে I just went to Bangladesh. The direct bus takes 6 hours. Imagine what's going to happen to the indirect one. Subhanallah. So the dua that we make to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always accepted, no doubt. But in Ramadan, it is more accepted. The ibadah that we do in Ramadan, it has been mentioned in the Quran and Hadith that it is multiplied. One sunnah equivalent to one farz. If a person misses the farz of the fast of Ramadan, he will never be able to make up for it. If he fasts the whole life, one fast of Ramadan will never be made up for. This is the blessed month. This is the month Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned in the Quran. Shahru Ramadan alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions about this unzila fihi al-Quran, this Ramadan also in Surah Al-Qadr. Also in Surah Al-Dukhan, Hameen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this opportunity, brothers and sisters. And before the night comes, the old nights are the nights which has the possibility of being Laylatul Qadr. Some ulamas have said the 27th and the 29th. But according to the hadith of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, she says the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said to search for Laylatul Qadr in the last 10 nights, the odd nights. So 21st has gone, 23rd is gone, 25th is gone. Allah knows today might be Laylatul Qadr. And according to even it goes that ABBAS radiallahu ta'ala anhu, one of his narration, that there is a possibility or great possibility of this month, this night being Laylatul Qadr. What is Laylatul Qadr? Before the night comes, we need to learn about it. When does the night come? 12 o'clock. When does the night of the 27th come? 12 o'clock, yeah? No, it comes from Maghrib. From the sunset, Islamic day starts. So this night is going to be just in the next few minutes, 1.5 hours. My respected brothers and sisters, elders, we need to understand the qadr, the value of this night. The reason or the procedure or the way this surah was revealed was the Prophet ﷺ was telling the Sahabas about a person in Bani Israel. He used to do jihad 80 years. 80 years in a row, he will do jihad. And then in some narration it comes, if you look in Ma'arif al-Quran, that he used to do 80 years jihad, and every day he will do jihad and every night he will pray salah. So the Sahaba Ridwanullahi ta'ala alayhim ajma'een, being eager to get Jannah, please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they said, O Prophet of Allah, we only live 70, 80 years. How many years do we live? Average 70 years, yeah? Unless we're the queen of this country, Elizabeth. She eats well, Allah gave her long life. Our Sheikh, now I wouldn't go into Bangladesh politics. But Allah gives some people life. After 100 years, how many of us will be sitting here? After 100 years? None of us. None of us. One or two brothers, where are we going? This grave is waiting for us. So the Sahaba Radwanullah Ta'ala alayhi, they said, O Prophet of Allah, we only live few years, and he did jihad for 80 years. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this surah, Surah Al-Qadr. What's the meaning of Qadr? Qadr or Turita? Qadr means, it has few meanings. The most popular, as we know, Taqdeer, Qadr, the decree. And another meaning, which is very important, it also means Izzat, honor, Izzat. Qadr orto, Arab ta ase je Izzat. Ache Izzat ki bhabe? Dekho apnar amra gunagar. We are sinful. If we find Laylatul Qadr, according to the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a person who stays awake in Laylatul Qadr and prays salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all of his sins. If a person's sins are forgiven, then what happens? Jannah is written for him. Then he is Jannati. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving him honor, giving him Izzat. So this night is the night of Izzat. Again, the night of Taqdeer, the decree written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also found in the Quran, where we see in Surah Al-Dukhan. I'm not going to go into this because as the Imam Sabah said, it's a short talk. Going too much tafsir of Surah Al-Qadr and Surah Al-Dukhan will take hours. But to understand the Izzat, my brothers and sisters, many of us in the community, we are this, we are chairman, we are Amir, we are MD, we are managing director, this and that. We have titles, presidents, MP. But the Izzat is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't look at you and me, my pocket. He does not look at my bank balance. He does not look at how many care of zameen I got at home in Bangladesh, or how many thousands of pounds I have in Dubai account. You know, nowadays we send the money, don't we? It's a good way to buy land and keep it in Bangladesh. Some people just avoid zakat by just buying lands. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us understanding. The Izzat is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See, this reminds me of a Sahabi, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. His name, Sa'ad al-Aswad, radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Once he came to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, O Prophet of Allah, will I, Sa'ad, go to Jannah? Amallah ne azun Jannah so yibani, O Allah, Allah Rasul. The reason for the question is, Sa'ad is saying, O Prophet of Allah, no one counts me in the community. I have no status, no respect. If I was to ask for somebody's daughter, they will say, go, on your bike, find your way. If I was to be a witness, no one will take my witness. I'm a person who is the lowest of community. Amar kunu summan nai, kunu izzat nai. Or Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, amar ikna Allah jannat bani. Mother person I am here. Prophet of Allah said, O Sa'ad, of course. As long as you have Iman, you will get Jannah. Alhamdulillah. As long as you have Iman, you will get Jannah. So Sa'ad became happy. The Prophet of Allah, listening to him when he said that no one will give me the daughter, he said, O Sa'ad, go to Ibn Wahab and ask for his daughter. Now Ibn Wahab's daughter was one of the most spoken about. She was the beauty of the town. You know, we have Mrs. India, Miss USA. Like this, she was very beautiful. The Prophet of Allah, he picks the best. He says, Sa'ad, go to Ibn Wahab and say, the Prophet of Allah sent me for your daughter. Now Sa'ad thinking, I was thinking of Jannah, going to Jannah somehow. Now Prophet of Allah is giving me the most beautiful lady. But the Iman being strong on what the Prophet of Allah says. Even Abu Jahl, And their iman was strong, you know. They knew what the Prophet of Allah said will happen. So he goes to Ibn Wahab and he knocks the door. Ibn Wahab opens the door and looks at him. What do you want? He says, I'm here for your daughter. I want to marry your daughter. The Prophet of Allah said to me, he said, no. You marry my daughter. আমরা গ্রাম হলা শুননা নিয়ে অমুক সুন্দরী পরিবার আমার ফল লাগিয়ে দিকে মাইতে হইনি সবার একটা শোক থাকে বালা পুরি হইলে বালা দামান হইলে আমরা গেছে গ্রুপ একটা আছে ওই এসো দামানার কন্যার বুঝুন আপনার নাম আর ডিটেলস তো just she has a long list of groups. Now the daughter, subhanallah, the iman or that she said, oh father, what are you doing? Prophet of Allah sent him to you for me and you sending him away. What will happen to us? Subhanallah. The father now, seeing the situation, he says, okay. And he goes to the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet of Allah is happy. He said, okay, your mahar is 400 dinar. Lot of money. He said, oh Prophet of Allah, I don't have a penny. I'm penniless. And you say big amount of mahar for me. He says, don't worry. Go to Abdurrahman ibn Auf and Uthman anhuma and say the Prophet of Allah sent me for this X amount. He goes, and them being Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they give him more than what the Prophet of Allah said. Amra dini bhai, Masjid al-Harile 5000 dharhaile কত উঠে 4900 হয় না 5000 উঠে উঠেনি ভাই তো দরকারই আপনার কিটা বেশি দিতে Alhamdulillah, there are people who give more than we request. I mean, 3 days ago, only 3 days ago, I was going to my masjid. And when I was doing a Bayan last year, I think I said to you brothers to make dua. I'm buying a church. Oh, after that I came, just after that. I was standing in front, we have the fan, and it was nice. But behind there are about another 50 people in that one room. So one brother after us is saying, Mawasab, it's very hot. The last 2-3 days it's been very hot, isn't it, brother? So I was thinking, Allah, we're now going to build another floor, extension to the madrasa now. Now if I want to spend this money for AC, air conditioning, then what will happen? Make a way. So one doctor that's sitting next to me, he says, Sheikh, don't worry. You get the code and we will arrange the money. Allah. Allah put it in his heart. So I said, okay, I will do this. Next day, I phone around. Alhamdulillah, I got to get a code for the air conditioning. So the following day, I wasn't there. I told one of my colleagues, one of my students, to make the alarm. I have a code, and we can get the air conditioning, and the funding is there. So alhamdulillah, one brother said, I will fund it. Another brother said, I'll give you another 200 pounds. What do you do? Air conditioning plus 200 pounds. Air conditioning plus 200 pounds. 200 pounds for me. No, that's for the masjid. I'll keep it in the masjid. Alhamdulillah, speaking now, today 7:30 they started to put the air conditioning on. Until 11 I was in the madrasa. And then the electrician has to come. Now, before I came here, I went, zoomed it down there, and I checked the electrician, they're doing the work. It's a lot of work involved there. So they, at the moment, inshallah, it should be ready. So my brothers, tawakkul ala Allah. Now if we think of this, that Allah will make ways, Allah will make it happen. And when you're giving, give with open hands. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, many times, you said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you in manifolds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase what you give in dunya. Not in akhirah, not dunya, cash. So this is why give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, Sa'ad radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he got extra money, he's very happy, beautiful wife. He goes to the market, I will get a gift for my wife. As soon as he goes to the market, then an announcement made. Announcement is made that it's time for jihad, get on your horse, and Abshiru bil Jannah. Jannah is waiting for you. He said, oh Allah, I just got married. And this announcement, I prefer this more. With that extra money, what does he buy? He bought a horse and a sword. Subhanallah. If it was me, talking about me, I will say Tawil. Give this, just look for fatwa. Fatwa Shami. Let's open that, find a fatwa not to go to jihad, and then enjoy the time with my beautiful wife. That's me, my iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me strong iman. He gets the horse, covers his face, goes into the battle. He covers his face because in case the Prophet of Allah sees him, and as he just left his newly wed wife at home, tells him to go back, so he covers his face. And the Sahaba said, who's this covering his face? And Ali radiallahu anhu says, leave him. I know who this is, let him do what he is here for. And after a few minutes, he becomes shaheed. It's a long story, he becomes shaheed. And the Sahaba say, Sa'ad is killed, Prophet ﷺ hears this, and he rushes, he runs to Sa'ad. Subhanallah, how blessed Sa'ad is. Prophet of Allah takes his head and puts the head on his lap. Do you know how this is subhanAllah? If you have the love for the Prophet of Allah, you will understand the value and the love and the benefit of being on his lap. And he is crying, and then he smiles. It comes like this in the books. Then he smiles, and then he moves his face. The Sahabas looking at this, they say, oh Prophet of Allah, this is new, something we have seen. You cried for Sa'ad, we understand. You love him and what he has done for the deen, we understand this. But then you smile and then you move your head. Prophet of Allah says, when I saw him dead, he was killed, he became shaheed, I cried for him because I love him. And then I saw the Hur, his wives in Jannah, running towards him. And they were running so fast, that their skirts came up. And this is why I moved my face. Prophet was able to see his wife's, legs. Nowadays you see everyone's legs. If you go to town center, you see many legs. People, even Muslims, they have the hijab on, half skirt, mini skirt. This is what the hadith says. Prophet has mentioned, there will be people who have clothing, they will have dress and everything on, but still they will be naked. Many ladies have hijab on, you can see the full features, you can see everything in the 3D effect, 4D effect. Na'udzubillah min dhalik. This is the hadith of the Prophet. And then he says, now when I moved my face, and before that I smiled because I saw Sa'ad next to the well which quenches the thirst like you will never have thirsted. This is Sa'ad radiallahu anhu. My dear spiritual brothers and elders and sisters, this is the benefit of giving extra in the path of Allah, and this is the benefit of having the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This person, he had no izzat in the community. He was saying to the Prophet of Allah, would I get Jannah? But look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the best of dunya and akhirah. Most beautiful wife, then Allah gave him the best wives in the akhirah. Subhanallah. So if we take it from Allah, if we have tawakkul, if we have yaqeen upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we work upon our iman, then what will happen? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us dunya and akhirah. This night which is coming in front of us, 27th or 29th, it will be wrong just to say 27th. Okay? It will be wrong just to say 27th. We should stay awake 27th, we should stay awake 29th. Not only that, we should stay awake every night, especially the last 10 nights. And those brothers who are doing i'tikaf, alhamdulillah, if they sleep, they get the benefit of i'tikaf, they get the benefit of Laylatul Qadr. Laylatul Qadr, what is it? What is the benefit of Laylatul Qadr? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned. And this is another, and I like in my talks not to just give a lecture, but we do give lectures sometimes, but sometimes for us to break up things that we are doing, the misconceptions that we have. Nowadays texting, isn't it? Text. Anything happens, WhatsApp, forward. So some people, Mullah Salah saying, one night equals 1,000 nights. Have you seen this message? One night equals 1,000 nights. This is against the Quran. This is not jais. Laylatul Qadr is not same as 1,000 nights. Sisters and brothers there, when we forward the text, understand the meaning of the Quran. If you say one night is equivalent or same as equals sign, and say 1000 nights, that's wrong. Khair is a word which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used in many places in the Quran, just for us to understand that I am giving you an example. Example is never same as the actual. Sample is never same as the main item. You go to Tesco, new drinks out, they give you a small bottle. Yeah? Through the door, they give you shampoo and other things, small. It's enough for once, having a shower once. The original thing you will buy big, many days. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, خَيْرٌ مِّنْ أَلْفِ شَهْرٍ, which means it is much better than 1000 nights. So those brothers who are doing this, we need to tell them, and we need to stop forwarding these kind of messages, because these are contradictory to the mercy and the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not 1000 nights, it's not 83 years, it's much better. بَلْ تُؤْثِرُونَ الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. Allah says in Surah, خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. Akhirah is khair, much better than dunya. So what does that mean? Can you compare dunya life to akhirat life? Never. There's no value to this dunya to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's no value. Yeah, as in the hadith we know, even the wing of a mosquito, a fly, the value of that, the dunya does not have. Subhanallah. And we say Laylatul Qadr is same as 1000 nights. This is wrong. It's a wrong thing to do. My brothers, if we get this night, then what will happen is the Prophet of Allah says, the person who stands to pray Salah, Iman wa ihtisaba. You have to remember the hadith. Sometimes we say, take the hadith, we say the Hufaz, they will get Jannah and they will take 10 people with them. No, again, this is not the meaning of the hadith. They will take 10 people to Jannah with them. Those who don't have ঠিক আছে যার উপরে জাহান্নাম ওয়াজিব হয়ে গেছে, হাদিসও ঠিক আছে, বাট হাদিসর অর্ধেক রাখলাম, অর্ধেক আছে না। অর্ধেক হয়েছে যে তার আমল থাকতে হইব। He has to be active upon the Quran, know what is halal, know what is haram. Our Ustaz used to say, you're doing his, but there's no value of this unless you become alim. Why? Because if you do not become alim, you will not know the translation of the Quran, the meaning of the Quran. And if you don't know the meaning of the Quran, then how will you know the halal and haram? Alhamdulillah, many Hufaz, even though they are not alims, still they act upon the Quran, because they have the translation and they study what is halal and what is haram. Not all of them, but it is very important that when we talk about hadith, that we understand what is halal and what is haram. My brothers, this is the month to refrain from haram and do halal, take from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this month, and this surah, it has long tafsir. Okay? Cutting it short, is Jibreel alayhi salam going to be coming anymore? Or is his duty finished? Jibreel alayhi salam or duty শেষ না নেই? শেষ তো। কোরআন নাযিল হওয়ার পর আল্লাহ রাসূল যখন গেছেন কি দুনিয়া থেকে রসূল গেছেন কি, তো জিবরাইল আলাইহিস সালামের ডিউটি শেষ। একটা ডিউটি ছাড়া একটা ডিউটি বাকি রয়েছে। একটা ডিউটি বাকি হইল প্রত্যেক বছর লাইলাতুল কদরের সময় দুনিয়া যাওয়া। বুঝলেন? কথা বুঝলা নেই? রূহ মানে কি? রূহ মানে জিবরাইল আলাইহিস সালাম। তানাজ্জালুল মালায়েকাতু ওয়ার রূহু ফিহা বিইذن রাব্বিহিম মিন কুল্লি আমর। ওই যে বিইذن রাব্বিহিম ইত্যাদি তাফসীর আছে, কুল্লি আমর আমরা ইমাম সাহেব ইনশাআল্লাহ বলবেন। But very important to understand that this night is so blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It has so much ni'mat that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every year He sends Jibreel alayhi salam to give what? Salam to the Muslims, to the mu'min, to those people stay awake in worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this night, how long is it? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, okay, this night, it's not till tomorrow Zuhr, it's not till tomorrow Maghrib, it's till Matla'il Fajr, it's until Fajr time. So let's make intention, inshallah, from tonight, inshallah, we will stay awake, pray salah. And if we are weak, especially sisters, they have a lot of duties, it's hot now. There's an easy way to gain the reward and the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Easy way is the hadith of Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he has mentioned, Ghalib ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he has mentioned that if a person prays Isha in Jamaat, he will get the reward of half of the night. If a person prays, Isha Jamaat সাথে Isha নামাজ পড়ুন, তাহলে তাহলে অর্ধেক রাত ইবাদত করার সওয়াব হয়। Subhanallah. And if that person wakes up and prays Fajr in Jamaat, he will get another half. Half makes one full. So if we are weak, if we cannot stay awake long days, then brothers, inshallah, pray the Salah in Jamaat, pray your Tarawih with it, and go to sleep. But one thing we should not do in this night is that do riba, talk about others. As I said, the tafsir is very long. If you open Ibn Kathir, if you open Ma'arif al-Quran and other tafsir of the Quran, you will see even the Salam, name of Allah there, and Allah using it in this surah, it has vast meaning. Salam in that night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that this night is Salam. What does that mean? It also means that you are protected from sins and the shaitan, and the nas and your neighbors and the mankind should be protected from you. Salam means the other people are protected from you. This night, don't hurt anyone, don't say anything bad to anyone. If you cannot, stand somebody, I don't like him for some reason, stay away from him. And this should not happen. Why should you not like somebody? What's there for you not to like me and for me not to like you? If Allah likes you, then what does it matter? We need to get out of these things. We need to forget our small fights. This person is Sulturi, this person is Relevi, Vicharai Bilat Foroina, Otolaya Maya Porto Sorshesh. At the Hoka Air Masano, Kafir Hole, Saudi Sekatania, Saudi Katare Maran, Musulman, the Musulman Maran. Maran, Amra is Maran, Musulman, Adiada, Huera Jihadi, Al Qaeda. জিহাদে আল কায়দা তো হিদিন পাই গেল। আল্লাহ রসুলের আগে তো লম্বা দাঁড়িয়ে আছে। আপনারা মনে আছে আমি যখন ছোট আসলাম মালগড় রোড আসতাম, বুঝছেন? তো মালগড় রোড চার্চ একটা আছে। এখন যেমন জিসাস ক্রাইস্ট ঈসা আলাইহিস সালামের কিন্তু দাঁড়িয়ে আছে, দাঁড়িয়ে একটা এটা সব আমি আলাইহিস সালামের সুন্নাত, জেভিয়ার আল কায়দার কিছু নাই। তো হুজুর আমার মনে আছে তারা একটা এই ফুটুল ফোনে নেওয়া করে মানে এটা তারা শয়তানের বিষয়, আল্লাহ রসুলের তলায় দিয়েছেন। তো শয়তানের তারা দাঁড়িয়ে যাচ্ছে। When I was small, they replaced that now. When I was small, they had Jesus with beard. Recently, a blockbuster movie came out, isn't it? The Passion. Handsome guy, long hair, no beard. You see that, yeah? This is how the media plays. এখন তা আমাদের দর্শনী তারা ঈসা আলাইহিস সালাম আগর দাঁড়িয়ে আছেন। আগর পিকচারগুলো আপনারা গুগলে জিসাস আগর পিকচার ওগুলো দেখো লম্বা দাড়ি, পিছিয়ে ওদের কৃষ্ণা আল্লাহ নাকি তার নূরেরটা, কিন্তু তারা শয়তানের বুঝলেন। আমরা রসুলের আল্লাহ সৈকি উপরে। তো আগে তারা দাঁড়িয়ে করতো, এখন তখন জানো একটা নতুন মুভি বার হয়েছে, এখন যখন তারা দেখায় ছবি দেখায় জিসাস দাঁড়িয়ে নাই, তারা তাদের সেই করে দিচ্ছে, বুঝলেন? মরার পরে সেই বুঝবেন আপনারা, আমি বলছি দেখলাম। So this is what they are playing at. The beard is not the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's not the sunnah of this kind of people who do not support. Islam does not allow hurting a fly. Our ustad used to say, when we were children, when we were in the madrasa, sometimes we used to go past, and this kind of leaf, I forgot the name of the leaf, and you just scroll it and you make bashi afterwards. Bashi banai nai. Ita kita banai. Sana kita banai. Eta pata asa ni bashi banai. Eta pata asa nai. Our ustad used to say, don't do this. Don't dip it. It's doing the dhikr of Allah, and you reap the leaf, you will need to answer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Islam, bhai. This is Islam where our teachers, our ulama, the Prophet of Allah has said to us, don't even take a leaf off the tree as this is doing the dhikr of Allah. And how can we support killing human life? It's not Islam. What we see is not Islam. Islam is now in the Quran and in the Hadith. And alhamdulillah, some people are following it. Whatever we see happening, this is not Islam. And these leaves and the chair these things, they are doing the zikr of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, يُسَبِّحُ لِلَّهِ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ. Every single thing, مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ, every single thing, things in the heavens and on the earth, they do the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the leaf, the sand, the water, everything does the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the animals, they do the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We do not understand the language. We do not listen to it, we cannot hear this. So these are doing the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The only creation is us who forget the zikr of Allah. How many times did we do istighfar today? How many times did we do istighfar with us today? The Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, last time I did mention this. Let's make a commitment today, at least, for Laylatul Qadr. That from today, we will do istighfar at least 200 times a day. Sisters in the house, inshallah, make the commitment, inshallah, 200 times. And don't just say, I will sit down after salah and do 200 times. Shaitan will never let you do that. He doesn't let me. Shaitan says, somebody is waiting in the office. Go quickly. Check your mobile. So the best way to do, after every salah, do it 20 times. Easy. Don't speak to anyone, don't think about anyone. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Shaitan's pulling you. Hey, stop, astaghfirullah. Stop the shaitan and keep on doing astaghfirullah. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, যার কোনো গুনাহ আছে না, মাসুম, মাগফুর, যার কোনো গুনাহ আছে না, যার কোনো গুনাহ নাই, তাহলে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা যারে মাফ করে দিয়েছেন, আল্লাহ জান্নাত বানাইছেন, তাই দিনও 100 বার ইস্তেগফার করতে। আমরা কবার করি না, আমরা বলা হয়েছে আরো আল্লাহ রাসূলকে বলা হয়েছে না, আমরা আস্তাগফিরুল্লাহ। Brothers and sisters, we need to increase our istighfar and not going into Surah Nur, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned, if you do istighfar, it's not only for sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increases your amal, baneen, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you jannat, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you every necessity that you need for dunya and akhirah by doing istighfar. So let's make inshallah commitment that we will do istighfar at least 200 times every day. It's the minimum we can do that. Durood Sharif upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet of Allah mentioned in the hadith, in the day of judgment, the closest to me will be those people who are frequently doing durood. Salam and durood. It's not occasional, Laylatul Qadr or Shub Barat or opening a new restaurant, na'udzubillah, and doing, durood. Durood should be done every single time. Yes, opening a masjid, going to a new house, do durood, alhamdulillah, increase it. But why forget the other days? Same thing I say in Shub Barat. Jaqallah, আপনারা যদি কবরস্থানে যান শুরু করা তো যাও কষ্ট করে না, কিন্তু খালি একদিনও লাগেনি। My father, he gave up his life for me. Before I came here, I took my children to martial arts. Don't worry, I'm not making game of Qaeda. Martial arts for self-defense. And then I went to the masjid and I rushed it here. Then I had to go to London. Now this I'm doing for my children. My father did this for me. Your father did this for you. And then you keep this father and mother and uncle and auntie only for once a year. This is wrong. Go frequently to the graveyard. Regularly hota hai. At least once a week, every day the Prophet used to go and they used to do the ziyarah. He used to go at night. The hadith that we say about Shub Barat, Nisfu Layla Rajata, Nisfu Shaban, ye hadith আমরা হয় এই হাদিসগুলো আপনারা দেখুন, এই হাদিসটা হলো রাসূলুল্লাহ সাল্লাল্লাহু আলাইহি ওয়াসাল্লাম রাত্রে গেছে কবরস্থানে জিয়ারত করছেন, ঠিক আছে? তো what we do from, like I said before, WhatsApp messages and these rewards and 1,000 nights is one night, we take parts of the hadith. If you look at the hadith of this Sha'ban, you will see this hadith is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam going to the graveyard at night. So point to be noted is going to the graveyard is very important. So these special nights, go to the graveyard and then not only make it for this night, don't make this night fast. This is wrong. You're saying, okay, this Laylatul Qadr or the 27th or the Nisfu Sha'ban, we will go to graveyard. Don't make this day special for graveyard. Go this day if you get the opportunity, and the other days. This will keep you away from all the fitnas and all the ulama who are saying it's bid'at, or all of these things that are coming up now that we are listening to. And some people even today after Zohar, one uncle was saying to me, but is that a boy dita? The boy, he's got Maqsudul Mu'min in front of him, and he said, "Apne like na." আপনি তো জানেন না আপনার ইমামর কথা ন কয় ইমাম সাহেব আসুন টান দিতে কাউ কা আপনি তো সেলফ স্টাডি করে টান বা আসুন এতে কাবা আসুন 10টা বই এর মাঝে সহিহ বুখারী আছে আর বা সহিহ বুখারী যদি আপনারা পড়েন আলহামদুলিল্লাহ বালা কিন্তু সহিহ বুখারী তো আছে আপনি সহিহ বুখারী শরীফ যে আপনি উভয় পড়তা you should stand and urinate it's a sunnah you know that standing and urinating is a sunnah according to the Sahih hadith but the explanation is there when Prophet ﷺ has done it. He has done it. Standing and urinating, there are places for that, time for that. So if we just recite or read the Surah Sahih Bukhari, we will then get confused. And unfortunately, there is no confused.com for the hadith yet, unless these brothers who are technical and they know about the computer, they come up with some kind of new method and a new software, confused.com for the hadith. And then you go, okay, I'm confused with this, what happens? So confused.com now for hadith and Quran and for your masail are the ulamas and your local imams. First go to your imam. Don't go to some sheikh in Bangladesh. Sheikh in Bangladesh doesn't know the heat now. One sister calls Bangladesh and she says, I'm pregnant, shall I be fasting? He said, yes, fast. Because last time he came to England, it was snowing. Short day. Everything was dark. Saturday was down. Christmas সময় করবো না ভাই ঘুম থেকে উঠে ইফতার ঘুম থেকে উঠলে আমাদের একটা জোর হতা না আসর হতা না পানি লিখতা কোনটা তো বাংলাদেশ আপনি সে মুফতি সাহেবের গিয়েছিলেন ফতোয়া মুফতি সাহেব এটা বলছেন যে আপনি প্রেগনেন্ট মহিলারে ও আমি আবার আগে ওনার বলছেন যে আপনার পিটাগোরা hospital there was a lady she lost a baby you know life is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala but she was fasting and doctors did not like this yeah basically the person was Chan the master who is the trainer for my children. I brought them to the martial arts. He was saying to me about this, and I said, look, this is not Islam. For pregnant women, they do not have to fast. Breastfeeding ladies, now this is another thing extreme. You see, some ladies are forwarding messages. If you're breastfeeding, don't fast. This is wrong. This is not how Sharia says. The Sharia is she needs to take the opinion of a mufti and the doctor. If I breastfeed, some ladies, alhamdulillah, they are very well fit and big and they are capable of breastfeeding. Some ladies, they take the milk and they store it in the fridge. So these are their different methods. You cannot just, forward the message saying if you're breastfeeding or if you have a child under the age of 1, you do not have to fast with Allah. Many sisters are forwarding this kind of messages. So do not go extreme. Islam is a deen yusuf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the religion deen amra dharma shohos. So pregnant ladies don't have to fast. In this kind of masail, you go to your imams. Your local imam will know more about your situation, the climate now, how hot it is, than anyone else. This is why, my brothers, always to make sure that we take the knowledge from the people who are around us, from the people who know the situation of us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may He grant us this night of power, this night of dignity, this night of honor. My brothers, I went to Umrah just first 1 week of Ramadan. And subhanAllah, I know it's hot there. And one thing I wanted to share, and I will share with my Zakaria Masjid Muslim inshallah in Jum'ah and in Darul Huda, I will share it with them. I actually forgot. Many people, when they see me, as soon as they see me, they say, how hot was it? One common question. When they see me in Bangladesh, I went to Bangladesh after Umrah. Even in Bangladesh, they say, Gromasil. That everyone knows Saudi is hot. It's not. We do things wrong. We go shopping, we go eating, we go adda, we go sightseeing in the heat. Wallahi, the heat that I felt in Bangladesh, the heat that I'm feeling in this country, I have not felt 10% of this heat in Umrah. Now my brothers, when we go to Umrah or Hajj, sit down with the ulama. After Fajr, come home, pray your Ishraq, come to your hotel, go to sleep. Before the door, put something on your head, wet the towel, do something like this, go to the masjid. Give talaq to your hotel. Yeah? Last time Ramadan I went to one of my cousin brother's group to see him. He said, brother, it's too hot. I can't go to the masjid. Harams, Haramain, they're too hot. So I just came. He goes, no, it's too hot. I can't go. He was watching TV. Not bad. He was watching BBC. BBC is full of lies. You know that? Look at what happened to that building in London. 100 or more than that people died. And how many did they say? How many did they report? Yeah? Bunch of liars. I don't care if BBC this and that, whatever. I talk like this in this reform as well. My life is short. I've lived it, alhamdulillah. If Allah gives me Jannah, that's enough. They are a bunch of liars. In front of Parliament House, they do an act, kill some people. Guy's name is a lunatic. They find out he's a lunatic. He doesn't even practice Islam. They say Muslim terrorism. Few days ago when it happened in front of the masjid, they say van kill the people. Astaghfirullah. They say van kill. Father of 4 kids. He's father of 4. He's not a Christian. Wallah, till now no one told me what he is. I mean, I'm guessing by his name, probably he's Christian or atheist. Till now, I don't know. No one told me he was a Christian guy or it was a Hindu guy. No one knows. As soon as somebody names Muslim, he does something. Oh, the Muslims have done this. Astaghfirullah. This is the time we're living in. Not long, brothers. I said it last time and I'm saying this just because we have a masjid in Hitchin, a church in Bedford, made into a madrasa in Birmingham, in England. We have these masjids and madrasa, and we think, oh, the kuffar, they're very good, they let us do these things. This is wrong to say this. Alhamdulillah, the ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is here. He is giving us this ni'mat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, they will never be happy with you until you change your deen. Until you change your deen. So just because we're making madrasa doesn't mean we can be content. We can be happy. No, there's no happiness until we meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until we go to Jannah. Because they will try their best to finish our iman. Whatever happens in America, in England, these are propagandas. And even if it's done by Muslims, they say it's Muslims. As I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Quran, you are not allowed to kill even one life. And that's Islam. If somebody is doing this, they are not Muslims. They are not Muslims. As soon as this happens, all the Muslims are scared. Oh, Muslim did this, Muslims are doing this. Astaghfirullah. Allah says Muslims can do this, and you're calling them Muslim. ISIS, made by who? CIA, America. We know this. And why should we hide from this? Oh, don't talk about them. If you talk, you will get, and they will take you away. As if I care. What I'm saying, they need to know. What I'm saying, they need to know that these people are not Muslims. Do not call them Muslims and disgrace us Muslims. My ustad told me, don't take a leaf from the tree to make one of these bashes. What do you call this in English? Bashi? Flute. Whistle. I'm making a whistle. He said, no, don't take it. This is Islam. We're taking Islam from CIA and we're taking Islam from the West. Now we're laughing, darling. My dear respected brothers and sisters, what are we doing? Where are we going? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ فَأَيْنَ تَذْهَبُونَ I have given you deen, and I'm telling you in the Quran, I have revealed the Quran in Ramadan, and over 23 years showing the life of the Prophet ﷺ who lived the Quran, practical life of the Quran. And he has shown you what the Quran is. You see, it gets short, it gets long. I was saying about Umrah, a long story, so I'm going to just cut it short. When you go for Zuhr Salah, stay in the Haramain, stay in the Masjid. Beautiful breeze, beautiful air conditioning there. Very nice, sit down, lie down, go to sleep, get up, drink Zamzam. Beautiful days, Allah Akbar. If Allah gives you tawfiq, I want to go again and spend the whole month. Asr time is short while, don't go to sleep in between Zuhr and Asr, pray Asr Salah. Do tilawat after Asr, take a nap. This is what I did. After Asr, take a nap if you can, or do tilawat. If you want your position to be there, tell one of the brothers, please keep my space, or keep a rawal. I used to put a rawal with the Quran on, and go and do yours and come back. And if you're in Makkah, it's even better. Do your wudu with Zamzam. Now one brother was saying to me, I was in a rush, I was doing wudu with Zamzam. He said, no, Zamzam respected. You cannot wash your feet. Brothers, they did istinja with Zamzam. When Zamzam was given, why was it given? Just to drink? Ismail alayhi salam, to wash him, to give him a bath. The Qawm who came near the Zamzam, they stayed there because of Zamzam. They were having shower, they were doing istinja. Now alhamdulillah, it's because of the respect, and we have other water, we need to respect. But when somebody is in need, they can do wudu with it. And if there's any other photos against this, then please let me know. So the brother was saying just before I came from the last Umrah I was doing, and I was in a rush because my ticket, I need to be in airport about 10, and I'm doing Umrah around 8, and I need to do wudu, and he's saying, no, Zamzam. So I told him, look, when was Zamzam given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So these things we need to understand. And after Asr, after Maghrib, have your iftar, and then go and eat your KFC. Not that I recommend, because they have doubt. Even the ulama, the muftis in Saudi, they have agreed the food in Saudi, and especially when you go to Hajj, become vegetarian. The সমান মুরগি তারা গুড়ায় গুড়ায় জ্বালায় এটারে আমরা ফুরাইয়া উঠিয়ে এটারে কিভাবে বানায় now millions of people are eating this, and especially when you're in Saudi, you can eat, brothers, you can eat, subhanAllah, because you feel hot, and then doing the Umrah you feel hungry, you can eat. So millions of chicken every day there, and in Saudi, now South people, they do not do any work. Either they will be begging, they do beg, there are poor people amongst them, or they will be in the air conditioning, wearing worse things than the West. They don't work, they're not educated, they don't like working. I went to the airport, I'm waiting there, Ya Allah, sun is rising, what time will they stamp my passport, I want to go and do Umrah. The youngsters are playing and joking and throwing things. I've got a mobile with a camera, I could have taken a photo. These are not educated people. So do you think, millions, kuti muru, Saudi থেকে বিলিগো আলনে আমি গেছি সৌদি গেছেন নি সো সৌদিত গেলে মিনাত গেলাম আরফাত গেলাম আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আল্লাহ আমার তাইয়াব দিছে এবার আমি বদরের পাহাড়ও দেখছি যে বদর পাহাড় 80 কিলোমিটার পরে একটা কুয়া আছে well where the Prophet spat in it to make it sweet, and the water became sweet. I went there, alhamdulillah, I went to all the way to Medina, around Medina, and I've been many times. In this year, 6 months ago, I went with my family. This time, I went with a group from Luton. Nowhere did I see chicken farm. Nowhere. Bangladesh or chicken farm দেখা যায় রাতে তো গাড়ি যায় লাইট অফ দেখা যায় 20% আমি তো গেছেন না গেলে তখন লাইট অফ দেখা যায় চিকেন ফার্ম আছে গাড়িও দেখা যায় মানুষের চিকেন ফার্ম করছে তো সৌদি যদি চিকেন ফার্ম না থাকে খালি মুরগির কথা বললাম তো তারা অত মুরগ পায় হয় তো obviously they take over Denmark, non-Muslim countries. So my request to brothers and sisters, when you go to Hajj especially, become vegetarian. So going back to spending time in Umrah, when you go there, after Maghrib, go and check out Zamzam Tower and the Collector Tower and buy things. You will not feel hot. When you come back, you will say, England is hotter than Saudi. So these are the things that we need to know before we go to Saudi. So I was saying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, Allah is telling us about the bounties and the blessings of Jannah. Yeah? وَبَشِّرِ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ أَنَّ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ كُلَّمَا رُزِقُوا مِنْهَا مِنْ ثَمَرَةٍ رِزْقًا قَالُوا هَذَا الَّذِي رُزِقْنَا مِنْ قَبْلُ وَأُتُوا بِهِ مُتَشَابِهًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَلَهُمْ فِي أَزْوَاجٌ مُطَهَّرَةٌ. They have clean, beautiful wives. Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi, I'll finish in a few minutes inshallah. Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi, once he was going and a person came in front of him and said, "Oh Ghazali, do you know who I am?" And Imam Ghazali says, "Yeah, you are a clot of blood, then you will become a decayed fossa, mangsho, কবরস্থানের ভিতরে প্রথমে কি আসলাম হয়েছে বললাম না নাফাক পানি, but he said clot of blood. But before that we are even worse. If that comes out, you have to have ghusl. If we came out, we have to. When I came out, my father had to have ghusl. Simple as that. So we were napak, and then when we die, we're napak again. Yeah? We decay, and then he says, and in between that, you had filth inside. প্রথমে নাফা আসলাই, শেষেও তুমি নাফা, আর মাঝখানো যে কিছুদিন দুনিয়াতে আসলে ঘোরাঘুরি করছো, এই কিছুদিনও তোমার ভিতরে নাফাকে ভাই ভিতরে কিতা লইয়া ঘুরাম। What have I got inside the biggest toilet? Loo, blood. If I bleed, আপনি নামাজ পড়বার নেই, আমার রক্ত বার করতে না করবা। मैं सब्जी अब हमने रमजान ला वैसे रक्त বার হইলে ওযু করতে হইব, সব সব ওযু করে আউতা কইবা নি গান না কইলে আপনারা নইব কইতে হইব unless I'm Shafi, unless I'm in the Nazar, when then you have to be quiet and just follow me. I'm Hanafi. আমরা আমার কইতে হইব রক্ত না পাওয়ার হইছে আপনাকে ওযু করো। তো ইমাম গাজ্জালী রাহমাতুল্লাহ আলাইহি যে তুমি তো নাফাক আসলাই, প্রশ্ন করতে বিচারা হইয়া আমার শুনুন না আপনি বলে আমরা কি আছে তা আপনি আসলা নাফা কইবা নাফা ভিতরে মাঝানো হয়ে তুমি ভিতরে নাফা হাসানা যাওয়াই। কিন্তু আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা এই যে আমরা নাফাক আছে এর মাঝে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা বলেছেন আমরা সবচেয়ে উত্তম। কারণ কি জানো? কারণ হলো কালিমা লা ইলাহা ইল্লাল্লাহু মুহাম্মাদুর রাসূলুল্লাহ। This has given us the honor and the value and the dignity, brothers. And with that comes what I'm doing here today. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat lin-nas. আজকে আমরা যেটা আলোচনা করছি, আপনারা দায়িত্ব এবং সিস্টার্স হু আর লিসনিং, আপনারা দায়িত্ব হলো পৌঁছায় দেওয়া। এই কারণে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা বলেন কুনতুম খায়র, ওই লোকটা খায়র আয়া বাড়াইছে, খায়রু মিন আলফি শাহর, আর কুনতুম খায়রা উম্মাতিন উখরিজাত লিন-নাস। তোমাদেরকে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা দিছেন কারণ হলো তোমরা মানুষের বাড়াই চিন্তা করবা। আমরা এখন যেটা শুনছি মানুষের কি আপনি মাসকে একটা নিয়ে আইলাম उमरात क्या खिला ठंडा থাকা যায়, उमरात क्या खिला ওই ডেনমার্ক আর জার্মানি আর ইউএসএ গ্রুপ থেকে বাঁচা যায়। আমরা শুনছি আজকে কদরের অর্থ কিতা, আমরা শুনলাম আজকে লাইলাতুল কদর খায়রুম মিন আলফি শাহর, 1000 রাত হইল না এটা রং। আমরা শুনলাম এটা ইজ্জত আল্লাহ কিভাবে দেয়। আমরা সাহাবীর কথা শুনলাম যে সাহাবীর যার কোনো ইজ্জত আছে না সোসাইটির মধ্যে, আল্লাহ কিভাবে তাদের দুনিয়াতে ইজ্জত দিয়েছেন। আল্লাহ রসুলের লাভ, আল্লাহ রসুলের উরাহুল ফেতান মৃত্যু হয়েছে এবং কিভাবে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা তাদের ইজ্জত দিয়েছেন আখিরাতে। আমরা এনো আজকে বললাম কিভাবে লাইলাতুল কদর রাত্রে আমরা ইবাদত করতাম। ঈমান ও ইহতিসাব, নাও ঠিক বললাম ঈমান ও ইহতিসাব, ঈমান থাকতেই আমরা যখন লাইলাতুল কদর এটা শর্ত ওই যে শর্ত পেয়ে গেছিলাম আগে, ঈমান থাকতেই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আমরা ঈমান আছে। আর ইহতিসাব নাই আমরা কিছু। ইহতিসাব হলো হিসাবটা কেছে হা সিন বা হিসাব বলুন, হিসাব না বুঝলে কিতাব পাবো কাছে পাউন্ডের হিসাব লাগে, টাকার হিসাব লাগে, জমিনের হিসাব লাগে, হিসাব না ছাড়া তো কিছু নাই। হিসাব বুঝতেই ও হিসাবটা কেছে। ইহতিসাব মানে একজন মানুষের উইথ হিজ কমপ্লিট ডিভোশন হি নিডস টু প্রে টু আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা। খালি নামাজ পড়লেই তো নাই, মুরগুল্লাহ খালি গেলাম উপরে আর নিচে নামলাম। তারাবিহ ঠিক আছে নি? Are you hafiz here? No. I don't know how the tarawih is here. In some places it's like untraditional was that put ya'lamun. So yeah, hey, জলদি উঠবে, রুকুর সময় গেছে। আবার আপনারা বলে হামিম শাহিদুন, এই রুকুর সময় তাড়াতাড়ি ওই নেবে না ওই ইনমনে না কিছু কিছু সমস্যা হয়। তো এই সমস্ত আমরা কাম হয়েছে। আল্লাহ রাসূল বলেছেন ঈমান ও ইহতিসাব, যে মানুষ ঈমান এবং ইহতিসাব, যেটা ইহতিসাব মানে হিসাব করতা। রমজান গেল কি কতখানি ইবাদত করলাম, কতটুকু সময় থেকে ওটা রেস্টুরেন্টে দিলাম, ক ঘন্টা ট্যাক্সি দিছি, কত পাউন্ড ট্যাক্সি থেকে আইলো, আর ডক্টর কম্পেয়ার করলে ক ঘন্টা মসজিদ ধরেছি। ঠিক আছে নি ভাই, এগুলো হিসাব করা, হিসাব করে আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলার সামনে দাঁড়ানো। কারণ আমরা কোনো সময় হইতে পারতাম না, আমি হইতে পারতাম না, ইমাম সাহেব হইতে পারতাম না যে আমি ফুল টাইম কিছু মসজিদে, সম্ভব না। আমরা মানুষ হিসাবে ইফতারের দাওয়াত আছে, বউ লগে গফর আছে আছে না আপনার গফর না বউ লগে গফসা দাঁড়াইল ওগর বাই যাব লগে আর এখন গফ হয়েছে মানে ইয়ে কইলাম শুরুতে কইলাম সাহাবা হলো হইতা আমার ওরা টু টাইম উই অনলি ফিউ আওয়ার্স আমরা ইফতার মানে না বড় গিয়া কথা বড় গিয়া কথা সাহাবা হলো কইতা যে দেখলো বলে যে কিছু সময় বই আমরা ইমান মুমিন হই আমরা গফইল এখন এই হুজুর নিবা কোনো জিনিস খালি থাকলেও তাকে দিয়েছে হুজুর নিয়ে আপনি হ্যাঁ ও ছোট প্লেস সেড দিস you know that lunatic was his name in America Donald the Trump said this বেটা মানুষ আর বেটি মানুষ কথা হয়ে লাভ নাই ভাইসা তারা ফোন করলে we overhear things ও they sit down with it আজকে খিচুড়ি বানাইছি খালি ডাইল বড়া গতকালকে লবণ বেশি হয়ে গেছে ওটা কালি মাত্র তারপরে ভাই system is good if you're talking about pakora and kebab alhamdulillah we are happy because you're improving on your recipes but some systems go beyond that surgeon sorry go ask did you watch surgeon in Islam class she died yesterday pata mar Allah so ihtisab and money we need to before the salah that we do in Laylatul Qadr we sit down and think what have I done oh Allah oh Allah forgive me ya Rabbul Alameen Ya Allah, how many times have I made istighfar? Ya Allah, how many times have I done durood? Oh Allah, how many times have I made dua for the Muslims in Kashmir, in Palestine, in Syria, Bangladesh, India? All of these are our Muslim brothers and sisters. Oh Allah, I make dua for them. Oh Allah, forgive me, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Do istighfar and then stand for salah. This is called imana wa ihtisaba. A person who does a salah like this, then the Prophet of Allah says, then what will happen? Then for him Allah will forgive his past sins. Can we do this inshallah? Amra bolun inshallah. So my respected brothers and elders, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned all these things in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned amma yatasaalun 'anil naba'il 'azim, what will happen in the day of judgment. If I come another time, today's Qadr, another time I will explain to you day of judgment, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has explained in Surah An-Naba about day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has explained this, and if you listen to this, you will see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to us. It's like parents, not like parents, I wouldn't say like parents. If parents speak to the children, আপনার বাচ্চা লোকে এক বছর 2 বছর 3 বছর হলো দূর বাকি থাকে জায়গা লোকে কিছু কাম না করে কইবা না এই কথা হবে না হবরে দিমু আবু করে দিমু এই উমরে কথা হবে না এগুলো চান না আল্লাহ এটা হবে না আল্লাহ ওয়া ইযা সাআলাকা ইবাদি আন্নি ফাইন্নী করিব যে কোনো সময় আমার বান্দা আমারে ডাকবো আমি লোকে আসি and there are more other hadiths to that but anyway because of finishing I will go into that but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he gives us the opportunity to ask for forgiveness sins that we commit are not bigger than Allah's mercy আমরা যে গুনাহ করি আল্লাহর রহমত থেকে বড় নয় আল্লাহ রহমান আল্লাহ রহিম আমরা গুনাহ করো ঠিক আছে বাট গুনাহ থেকে বড় আল্লাহর রহমত গফফার গফুরুর রহিম আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা রহমান আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা আমরা চাইতাম আপনার লাগে আমার লাগে সারা উম্মতের লাগে শুধু উম্মত নয় ভাই সারা মানব যত মানুষ আছে সবার লাগে for the whole mankind we need to do istighfar Allah give the kuffar hidayah Tony Blair and the Trump they do not know about the thing I just government said I want to see Badr okay you know in one of the battles the long story cutting short when the Prophet fainted and he was bleeding he said the Sahaba said, oh Prophet of Allah, make istighfar, make badwa for them now. Curse the kuffar now. Oh Prophet of Allah, at least curse them now. What did the Prophet of Allah say? Bleeding, fainted. What did he say? Allahumma gfirli qawmi. Oh Allah, forgive my qawm. Oh Allah, forgive this nation. Oh Allah, forgive this nation. Allahumma gfirli qawmi. He's bleeding. He did not. If it was me, I would say, hey, go to hell. More क्या बेटा कुछ लोगों के हमारे मार्शल जेल हुए दुकाइराम रोकतबार एक पुलिस वाला कैसे दबे उधर अभी बोलूँ अल्लाह रसूल ने कहा साहबा को even though they requested O Prophet of Allah make dua curse them Prophet of Allah said Allahumma gfirli فإنهم لا يعلمون Oh Allah they do not know Oh Allah they do not know Allah تعالى जानना Allah تعالى في माफ़िरत Allah Rasul Rahman Allah Rasul Rahmatul lil Alamin Allah Rahman आरो कतो रहमत Allah আমরা মাফ করব আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা আমরা সকলে দোয়া করব ইনশাআল্লাহ আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা বলেন ফাআইনা তাযহাবুন তোমরা কই যাও তোমরা রে আমি কোরআন এইভাবে কইরাম ইযা যুজিলাতিল আরদু জিলজালাহা দুনিয়া আখিরাতের কথা কইরাম কিয়ামতের কথা কইরাম তোমরা আমলনামার কথা কইরাম তোমরা কই যাও তো আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা আমরা এখন ফাফিরু ইলাল্লাহ আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা কাছে দৌড়ো আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা আমরা মাফ করতে ইনশাআল্লাহ আল্লাহ সুবহানাহু ওয়া তাআলা আমরা তৌফিক দিতা লাইলাতুল কদর পাওয়ার কিছু জিনিস কইছি ভাই এখন আপনারা brothers and sisters the things I've said open your eyes the books are not enough open your eyes Laylatul Qadr can be this night or the 29th let's find Laylatul Qadr in the next 2 or nights inshallah jazakallah khair may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dua hoye আপনি করলে তো আমি তো ইমাম সাহেব ঠিক আছে করলাম
اللهم امين اللهم انت السلام انت السلام تبارك ربنا وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والاكرام اللهم رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاه من ذريتي ربنا تقبل دعاء ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار ربنا ظلمنا انفسنا وان لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين اللهم انك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا كريم يا رحيم یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین راسل نماز با جماعت قبول منظور فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین نماز با ذات قسم رشملم یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین کل عمل خیر توفیق نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین شمست بولتی گناہ تیرے معاف فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین شب قدر رایت نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین رضا تراوی سحری افطار قبول منظور فرما رم قیام اللیل خل تیرے قبول منظور فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین باقی کارو معاشی باب اللہ بشی بشی عبادت فرما توفیق نصیب فرما مسجد عبادت توفیق نصیب فرما تلاوت ذکر استغفار توبہ درود شریف فرما توفیق نصیب فرما لا گناہ خطا کے استغفار توفیق نصیب فرما لا نفس و شیطان دکات کے امر حفاظت فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین ادھر آ کے شراب مت مسلمان آبار مغفرت نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین غفور امر دعا قبول فرما لا امر فرا رحمت مغفرت کو من النار جہنم کے خلاصی نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین امر دعا قبول فرما امر طرف سے کتب اخلاق درود و سلام صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم خدمت عرض فرما وصلی اللہ تبارک و تعالی بیماری خلط شفا نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین غفور امزرا ہاسپٹل آسن گورے دوارا آسن سفر حضر آسن جیسے بدیش بیمار آسن و شست آسن ترار شستتا شبولتا نصیب فرما کامل تندرستی صحت و عافیت نصیب فرما الازرا مراکسن شہید ویسن جدر مد مرازرا شہید راترا شبر مغفرت نصیب فرما لشبر جنات الفردوس نصیب فرما الازرا یا رحم الراحمین یا اللہ مظلوم یا مرزرا ترا شبر مغفرت نصیب فرما یا اللہ ظالم رہ ہدایت نصیب فرما یا اللہ ارحم الراحمین دنیا میں امن و سلامتی نصیب فرما اللہ شانتی دور فرما یا اللہ تکلیف دور فرما مصیبت دور فرما یا اللہ ہمارا دعا قبول فرما اللہ زراتان غرات حسین شبادان غرات قبول منظور فرما اللہ بردگان خلط مغفرت نصیب فرما وصلی اللہ تبارک و تعالی خیر خلق سیدنا نبینا مولانا محمد وعلى آله واصحابه اجمعین اللہ زرا سحری افطاری خرائسن یا اللہ حفظ خلط او دور تک ایسن ترا شبر جزائے خیر نصیب فرما دنیا آخرت ترار بدلا نصیب فرما سبحان ربک رب العزت عما یصفون وسلام علی المرسلین والحمد للہ رب العالمین برحمتک یا ارحم الراحمین جزاک اللہ خیر